One percenters, welcome back. Coach Tommy here to give you some tips. So a lot of people ask questions, and so I'm going to go onto Reddit, find basketball tips, and then sometimes I'm on there typing. Sometimes it takes forever. So let's see if this is a better way. So let's see if this works, man. Let's go on Reddit. All right. Regarding programs, trade, sale, giveaway. Guys, people like me make programs and it's takes a lot of time and effort to help you guys, and then you just go give it away. Yeah, it's kind of scandalous. It's kind of messed up, but I get it. You guys want to help. So sometimes I'm mad, sometimes I'm not. I'm not sure how I feel about this. But one day when you guys are creators or giving away stuff, you're gonna see how hard it is to just help people and give out your time. So if you have a particular coach that you really like, or a trainer or whatever, just support them somehow. Spread their links or subscribe or whatever. If you don't have money, support them some way. It doesn't have to be buying their programs. All right. How can I improve my shooting form? All right, let's see. It doesn't look too bad. From first glance, it does not look too bad. So he's probably going to get a million comments on here to say, I don't know, move the ball up or whatever. It looks pretty bad. I wouldn't change it too much. He still looks pretty young, so I'm not changing it. Hey man, coach, I would suggest you have your release point slightly higher. Yeah, I kind of agree. Higher release point. Well, okay, so it's hard to answer questions because this kid's probably, I don't know, 12, 14, 15 years old. A higher release point doesn't really matter, because if you're really far, you're going to have a low release point. So go check out Dame Lillard, Trae Young. They made it to the NBA, obviously. High release point, Luka, Jokic. It does benefit you. So you got to know when you need a higher release point and when you need a lower one. So it doesn't really matter too much. Keep working on that shot, kid. I would not change anything just yet. First of all, how can I be more consistent with my shooting form? That's easy. Shoot more consistently. The more you do it, the more reps you get, the more consistent it will be. It doesn't really matter if it's consistent, if it's ugly, or the technique is bad. All you're going to do is replicate bad technique. So your question should be, how do I improve my technique? And yeah, you should change a lot of things. All right, let's look at him. So a little step back. So his balance is terrible. Get that rebound for me, kid. Come on. Is that an underleg? Okay, that's enough of that. All right. Well, yeah. So if you guys are asking how do I be more consistent, well, get out there and do it more. Simple. You don't like it, but I know it's the truth. How do I enhance my shooting and clean up my form? You enhance your shooting by making more buckets. That's easy. How do you clean up your form? Well, all right, hoodie. At least you got 2 hoops in your driveway. Well, first of all, you're not even bending your knees or anything like that. The ball's stiff right there. So this dude needs a complete rebuild. So that thing looks disgusting. Okay, so get even closer. If you're just going to do form shots, bring the ball back down to position 3. Position 3, and then start doing a bunch of form shooting, regular form shooting, just the arms, and then start doing explosive jump shooting. If you don't know what I mean by explosive jump shooting, go find that link. I'll add a card. How do I get a faster release or develop a one motion jump shot? Well, the fastest release would just be tipping the ball. So that's technically less than 0.4 seconds, because in the rules, you can actually do a controlled tip in 0.4 seconds. Go Google Derek Fisher. So dumb questions like this get dumb answers for me. You shouldn't be optimizing for faster release. You should always be optimizing for accuracy. Make the damn shot. Doesn't matter how fast or slow it is. If you shoot really, really slow, but really, really accurate, you could shoot from half court all day long. No one's going to guard you back there, so you could take as long as you want. You can take 24 seconds to shoot it. So annoying. You guys ask dumb questions, and dumb coaches just tell you how to release faster, prepare your feet faster. Yes, I can tell you how to get it off faster, but that's wasting your time. Focus on accuracy. One motion jump shot or two motion jump shot. You're obviously going to need both. If you're doing mid-range stuff, fadeaways, turnarounds, you're going to need a two motion shot. Typically has a higher release point. One motion, it's typically easier because it's more fluid to shoot from far away with one motion. You'll need both. Focus on accuracy. I hate this question. All right, here's a decent question. How can you relieve pressure off your point guard? What kind of pressure? Mental pressure? Ball pressure? What kind of pressure are you talking about? Ask better questions. Ask better questions, you'll get better answers. Electrical scholar, pretty broad question. Good job, man. If you mean pressure, look, you see what I mean? You ask a dumb question, you're getting a million different answers. So I ain't going to answer you. That's a dumb question. I appear stiff when playing basketball. Well, good. No answer. Shooting problem. Whenever I jump on my jump shot, I notice my right foot generates more force power than my left foot. My left foot still contributes to the shot, but not as much as my right. Should I worry about this and start transferring power from both legs? I haven't noticed much in my accuracy though. It's pretty much the same on same shot every time. So dumb people worrying about dumb things. You're definitely using both feet to shoot unless you're shooting a one-legged runner. You will disproportionately put more pressure on one leg because the weight of the ball when you apply force is more on one side. So yes, it's not a problem. I'm trying to change my form from one motion to two motion. This is how it looks so far. Any advice? Form check. All right. Let's see. At least you got a gym, man. We don't got gyms around here. I'm so annoying. Let's see. I wasn't paying attention. First problem is you're not even using your wrist very well. It's like paintbrushing. It's so soft. That's why it's barely getting to the rim. And it's not really two motion, bro. You're not jumping high enough in the air to make it two motion. So it's still one motion. It's just really slow. So Mike Baller, B-Baller 24, work on accuracy. Who cares about one motion, two motion? The quickest way to add moves to your arsenal. So to make a long story short, I've completely hit a decline in terms of my production on the court. And now that our season is over, I plan to put in nothing but work to ensure that I won't be the same next year. Well, that's good. Now, my question is, how should I go about molding my craft? I have a lot of questions, but I have a goal. I want to model my game after Chris Paul, and I'd like to know the quickest way possible to do that. Not the easiest, but the way to be a jack of all trades, but master of none. To essentially learn these moves and be able to perform in-game scenarios. If anyone can offer any advice on ways to develop these skills in a 7-month time frame, it would be greatly appreciated. If you read this far, thank you for your time to even glance at this. Well, first of all, J-Rod 11705, at least you have a 7-month time frame. I love this. So you got a little time limit on yourself. If you want to mold yourself after Chris Paul, well, that's going to be tough because he's been a professional for 15 plus years plus college, and he was a killer in high school. So 7 months, you got to be kidding me. Okay. When you train professionals, when you get at the higher levels, you're developing 1 to 3 things max per off season. You're young, you probably got a lot of time, so you can work on 4, but really it's going to be 1 to 3. So the quickest way to add moves to your arsenal is 1, shoot better, 2, move better, 3, think faster. Go watch all the teaching tape. You will think the game so much faster. Let's see what the I like this one. Let's see what the helpers are really trying to help them with. Oh, try to help my best, help you out mostly because I have been. So start off your model your game after Chris Paul, jack of all trades. First simple steps, see what he is doing, seeing. Okay, that's really hard. Although you can try to copy his moves. God, I don't want to read any of this stuff. Oh my God. The world these days. You have so much information, so much bad information out there. All you do is you're just all distracted with a bunch of nonsense, man. I'm trying to help you guys find the truth. This is the truth. It might sound sucky. It might be boring. It's the truth. Get used to it. You don't got a lot of coaches that's going to yell at you and tell you the truth. Deal with it. Does carrying around a basketball wherever you go actually help with dribbling? No, God damn it. Dribble the ball. That will help you. So if you carry it around, that's going to help you carry the ball better. You're not a football player. You're not trying to not fumble this thing. Dribble it. Don't carry it. Dribble it up and down. Walk to school. Dribble with it while walking backwards, upstairs. Done all these things. Okay. Dribble the ball. Stupid. Workout plan for pretty new basketball players. So I want to help these guys. I want to help you guys. I've been playing basketball casually for a while now, but I started to get into it as the courts and my gym have been opening up. I have 1 hour, 20-minute slots to practice, and I was wondering what is most effective to spend time. Make shots. Drill ideas, Coach D7, ball handling. Okay, study the game. Well, he's not going to study the game if he's using the court. He has 1 hour and 20 minutes. Ball handling. You can ball handle in your friggin' backyard. Shooting, 5-spot shooting. Make 10 shots from 5 spots. Okay, that's his third thing. That's not a bad thing. Wing, elbow, free throw, opposite wing. Wing, opposite elbow. Why not 3-pointers? Everybody's going to 3-pointers. So if you want to challenge, try completing this whole thing in 10 minutes. That should take you freaking 2 minutes. You should be 50 of 50. So it shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes. You should be chasing your rebounds. But yes, work on your shooting first. You got 1 hour and 20 minutes all shooting. Dang, I'm angry at this stuff, man. Some of this stuff just makes me so mad. Does anyone have any tips on my form and how I can improve my dribbling, plus how to stop the ball from going backwards when I dribble with my left hand? Well, the camera angle is bad if you actually want help. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. You look like a little kid. Okay, this is totally normal for a kid. He looks 10 to 12, looks very, very beginner. That's not a problem you need to worry about, kid. Just keep dribbling like crazy. Your hands will develop. Okay, the motor pattern will develop. Use your fingers and your finger pads a little bit more. Stop slapping the ball. But yes, as you do that more, you will relax and your body will learn the motion. So I'm not too worried about that. Keep working hard, kid. All right, let's do 2 more, man. I'm getting angry. Been working on my shot. I'm getting reps, but the deep ball isn't there yet. What can I improve? First, show us a video of your deep ball, not a free throw. You guys, I cannot help you if you cannot help yourself. It makes no sense to ask advice for 3-point shooting tips if you're shooting a free throw. God dang. I'm actually annoyed that I have been shooting like this for a while, not even realizing. I guess that's how you spell it some ways. Realizing how my elbow goes in way too much. I hit all the shots though. Any tips? All right, let's. Coach D, I see you grinding in here. Coach D, I give you props, man. You in here in the Reddit. Let's look at this kid though. Come on. Let's see. Shot. Okay, so the elbow goes in, the wrist goes out. Is there really a problem? Every elbow is going to go in, and then every wrist is going to go out. That's just the way your body was designed. Your body actually does not move in a straight line. So if you're someone out there telling me move your ball straight up and down, that's for simplicity. Okay, but really your arm moves like a wave. But I won't get into it. If you look out far enough, it'll look like a straight line. So your elbow going in and your wrist going out is kind of natural. So I wouldn't change it too much. Focus on the wrists, wherever you're pointing your wrist, your fingers, wherever that's going. If you could control that, that's all that matters. Wrist control, body control, that ball will go in. All right. Last couple, man. Vertical. I'm 15, 6'2". That's 10 feet. Any tips? My vert is ass. I know I can't even dunk. I don't get time to do vert workouts. All right, bro. Let's see. Let's see what you got, man. You got some giant arms. You got some really, really long arms, bro. First of all, you're coming in way too passive on this, so you got way more on that vert. That rim does not look 10 feet unless your arms are ginormous long. It ain't too bad. He just needs to approach it with one little tip. You need to approach it more aggressively, and then you probably gonna get a lot higher because you're can't give you too much help other than approach it more from one little view. All right. That was a bad one to end. All right, here we go. Let's get this last one for this time. Is the early release of my guide hand affecting my shot too much? No, get your goddamn guide hand off the ball. It really does nothing. All the guide hand does is help bring the ball up to your set point. If you got giant hands, you don't even need two hands. Go Google that one kid. He has one nub for a left hand, and he can shoot the ball pretty accurately. So what's terrible is his bending. Jesus Christ, he's doing a little skip forward, like a little hip thrust forward. He's not even bending his hips forward. So all he's doing is pushing his butt forward, and he's flinging this ball. That is so weird. It's no problem with your guide hand, bro. You need to fix everything else, though. All right. So went through basketball tips, and you see how frustrated I get watching people play crappy basketball, asking really dumb questions. If you have a good question, or if you want to ask me questions, better questions, help me help you. But getting on Reddit, it's just a bunch of nonsense asking terrible questions. So I see the basketball world going in two ways. You have the players that are getting with good coaches that know what they're talking about. They're going to get super elite. So they're going to be in the gym. They're going to be on the shooting machine. They're going to be doing the line drills. They're going to be working with heavy balls. They're going to have a strength performance coach. They're going to have coach like me that does like movement, that I analyze all this stuff. You're going to have people watching film and all this stuff. And then you're going to have the group that is just asking that, I don't know, that person next to him that thinks, you know, that made a couple more shots than them. And they're just going to be trying and grinding away, asking Reddit, and then getting a bunch of different solutions, getting a bunch of different answers to one question. And then they're going to pursue avenues trying to solve their shot in 7 different ways and going nowhere. So the inequality in basketball is going to go crazy. So if you're not working hard, that's the bare minimum you have to do. If you're doing all the wrong things, I feel sorry for you because you're just wasting a ton of effort in the wrong direction. And if you're one of those elite, you know, you guys have the right mentality, you got the hard work in there, and you're doing the right things, I have no doubt in my mind you will be way better than anybody in my generation, anybody that is playing now, because 50% from 3 will be normal in 5 years or so. Okay, I have players that on my high school team, we're jacking up 25-footers, 30-footers, and that's what we're practicing at because they can make 3-pointers. 24 feet is nothing. So back your game up, focus on what matters, and stop asking Reddit. Go find a real coach. If you like me, follow me, sure, subscribe. All right, guys, just out there trying to help you guys. Remember to take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better.